Mary Grace, we're going to go on a little field trip. We are out of the classroom, baggage at home, we are at your dorm, or your apartment, your townhouse, wherever you are. And you decide to turn on the TV, and what do you choose to watch? What do you watch?
Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World. What else did you watch on TV?
Phineas for
Walking
Dead.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that people will watch. Common trend of TV shows right now is reality TV shows, and I'm sure a lot of y'all are fond of a few of them. There's different ranges between the Weight Watchers type thing, Biggest Loser. They have Jersey Shore and Desperate House, or the Housewives of New York and Miami and where else and everything else like that. Today I want to talk about the negatives and bad side of reality TV. Okay, does anyone know what this is? The picture of? Anyone know? This is a photo of the first family that was on a reality TV show. It's The Loud Family, and it was aired in 1971, ironically, on PBS. They had 300 hours of footage that they condensed into one season, and it played from May to December of 1971. It was supposed to illustrate the average American family, and thus it was named an American Family. Sorry. It actually portrayed a family falling apart, and they ended up getting divorced, the parents. And the oldest son, Lance, he also had a big controversy come out because of this. He's viewed as the first openly gay character for a TV show. He's also become an icon within the LGBT community. This TV show, American Family, it's been on the TV Guide's top 50 greatest shows. It's ranked as 32 on the list. And it actually brought in the real world. It was the inspiration for that. And that's everything that shows. This is a picture on the left, or your right, of the first real world group, ironically. Yeah, they look a little different now than today. I have on here the negative impact of families. When you do a family reality TV show, they have a lot out there now. Not all of them have, obviously, have the negative effects, but a big common theme with them is divorce or cheating or just problems within the kids or anything like that. Some problems that come through this with families is they have stress within the marriage. They're in public light all the time. They don't have any privacy. Everybody knows their business. They can't really hide anything because cameras are obviously everywhere in their house. And it creates a lot of tension because I'm sure that they go back and watch all their episodes and, that probably don't like what they see half the time. And I put a picture of the Real Housewives. I know that's very popular nowadays. They have many different series of them. But they've actually had, ironically, 8 of the wives from the different shows have ended up in a divorce. And that should say a lot about them. Also, the Housewives, their show, believe it or not, even if they don't advertise it by saying it, their whole atmosphere within the show was advertising things like Botox and extreme dieting and just labels and clothing and everything like that, which will definitely impact your expectations when it comes to families, and just what the normal is for families nowadays is you have to have the best and you look the best and act okay all of the time. Obviously they don't. That's very obvious with them. They don't act like mature adults or moms nowadays anyways. Next, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite couples, and it's sad that they're not together anymore, but Nick and Jessica. They had a TV show that aired when they first got married in 2003. They seemed like an amazing couple, very strong, and so they took on the idea to go and portray their newlywed life together on TV. Which, even though Jessica Simpson says that after their divorce in 2005, that reality TV did not have any impact on it. Nick Lachey has a different opinion. He says it was so invasive that it became a problem, which can make sense because they're covered by it all the time. Next, a common favorite among hopefully no one here is Jersey Shore. Even though it was a very vulgar and distasteful show, luckily it's not on the air anymore, they ranked in 2 million each on every episode. And 89 million viewers watched the show. And they actually had more viewers combined than people that watch NBC and ABC, which says so much because that means people would rather watch trash than the news. It's actually genuine. That just says a lot about our culture. Reality TV shows, they make it seem like this is what you should be watching, this is how you should act, this is the entertainment that we have today in our society. And talking about Jersey Shore, they portray lack of self-control, violent behavior, they have unprotected sex, and just random hookups with random people. They have degrading language and behavior, and obviously the substance abuse. Then I have a quote from Isabel Lee. She's a freelance journalist who wrote an article on Jersey Shore, saying the sad truth is that the less we have to think about while watching TV, the more enjoyable we find the program, which is very true. People would rather watch that than the news, where you actually have to think about things and make opinions on what you hear. This just gives you straight entertainment. You just watch and enjoy. Next, I have the example of Laguna Beach and Hills. I don't know if anyone saw the last episode for the season finale. They pulled, you see Brody over there, they pulled the Hollywood sign background away and it showed a set. So it questioned if the entire series was true or false. And that's what reality TV does. It doesn't really show you what's true or not because they can script what cast members say. They can choose which clips they want to put in. They can drastically manipulate what you see and what you believe of the characters in there. Next I have 5 nieces and nephews. Right here is Caleb, he is 4 years old. And it scares me today because there are so many things on TV like these horrible reality shows of so much violence and language and substance abuse. And even though, we are allowed to watch it, we're old enough to watch these things, you never know who's looking over your shoulder. You never know who could be behind you watching it. And I would hate for those things to continue on the air because they're so destructive with body image and how you're supposed to perceive friendships, relationships, and your social life in general. So just hope you consider that you're not the only one watching these things. And promoting it by watching it itself is detrimental to more than yourself. Thank you very much.